So welcome you for this part 3 video of our lecture limits, fits and tolerance. So in the previous lecture, we have seen what you mean by dimensional tolerance and what are all the different types and what is the indication and what are the method used to indicate the dimensions we are seeing. So in this lecture we are going to see about the geometrical tolerance. So what do you mean by geometrical tolerance, you have to know first. So in dimensional tolerance, we know that for a particular feature, so we can give the dimensions, that dimensions cannot be achieved exactly, so that we are giving tolerance in values, that is plus and minus region, that is called unilateral and bilateral dimensions. The same way in geometrical tolerances, instead of giving dimensional values, we are giving some shape and different properties as a geometrical tolerances here. For example, if you want to produce a cube or if you want to produce a cone or whatever the shape that you are going to produce, maybe a cylinder, maybe a circle, whatever it is. So to produce that, it is for in exact dimensions or in exact shape, that is very difficult. For that, we are giving some properties like this, like straightness, flatness, circularity, cylinderity, this kind of properties we are giving. So with that property, if that particular tolerance on this property is satisfied, means that is enough for producing it. So that's what we are going to see in geometrical tolerances. In dimensional, we are giving the dimensions. In geometrical tolerance, we are giving some property based tolerances here, right? So we are in geometrical tolerances, we are going to divide this tolerance into main region, that is your form tolerance and one is your position tolerance. So what do you mean by form tolerance and what do you mean by position tolerance? So in your form tolerance, so it will decide based on your single feature or orientation of the feature. So that adapatti pesno appadina, that is called a form tolerance. So what do you mean by position tolerance appadina? Where you are going to position the particular feature, that is called positional tolerance, right? So we'll see the form tolerance. It is further classified into two, that is your form of single feature and orientation of relative feature. So we are going to talk about the single feature first. So if you want to measure something which is, it should be in straight, for that we are using the term called a straightness property and it is indicated by a straight line. The symbol for that particular feature is a straight line. The second one is your flatness, where the flatness can be indicated by using this parallelogram symbol. Here your circularity, to mention whether the circle is perfectly circular or not, or it is in a tolerance zone. So adapatti pesathu, that is your circularity. The symbol for is a circle. The fourth one is your cylindricity. The cylindricity, whether the cylinder is perfectly cylinder or not. So for that we are using the term called cylindricity. For that we have the symbol like this. The third and fifth one is your profile of a line, where you have the parabolic symbol to indicate the profile of a line. The sixth one is your profile of a surface, where it is a closed loop of your parabolic line. So these are all talking about single features called straightness, circularity and cylindricity. The next one is your orientation. So how, with some reference you are going to talk now. So here we are talking about the parallelism. So for particular reference, how your object is parallel to it. So for that we are using the symbol called parallelism symbol. And the second one is your perpendicularity. So whether your object is perpendicular or not. To check that we are using this perpendicularity tolerance. And you are having angularity. To check the angularity, how angularly it is correct. To check that we are having this angularity. And we are having runout. So this is new one, runout. Runout apna enna? If you are having an object like this, an object is having a shaft like this, right? So I am having a dial catch at the top here. I fixed one dial catch here and I am going to rotate my shaft 360 degree in particular RPM, right? Now my dial catch shows some indicated value. That value should be in particular region. I would have given some value like 0.01 to 0.05. So if that value is between this region, that dial cut value should be in region. If it is not, that is not producing this runout value. It is a runout error. If it is not between these two values, that is called runout here. Then the final one for the orientation is positional. That is the symbol for your position here. The second category is your positional tolerance, where you have two major categories, that is your concentricity and your symmetry. So to mention that, you have a symbol like this for a concentricity. For a symmetry, we have a symbol like this, a symmetry symbol. So how to mention that? So how to use these properties in your geometrical tolerances? So now, here you can see a shaft. It is attached with one step shaft. You can see here, right? So this step shaft, we need to take some reference here. So I am going to take this surface, this edge as a reference here. That reference I can mention by using upper triangle and indicate that that surface is A. This is called a datum feature. The reference that I am taking for any relative feature, to mention any relative feature, if I take any reference feature, that feature is called datum feature, that I have mentioned by using upper triangle with symbol A, right? So with this, I am going to check the concentricity of this circular shaft. So this is your circular shaft. I am going to check the concentricity of this circular shaft by using this datum feature as a reference, right? So I have mentioned by using a frame called a tolerance frame, where I have used that concentricity symbol here. This is your concentricity symbol, which comes under positional tolerance, and I have given some value. So that is the value I have measured there, and this is the datum feature I have. So this is how you have to mention your different geometrical tolerances here. So how to indicate that? So you know how to do that, and we can detailedly see here. So this frame is called tolerance frame. This frame is divided into three categories. So the first one is your divided for your tolerance symbol. The second one is divided for your tolerance value, and third one is divided for your datum feature. So in datum feature, you will be giving references. So which plane I have taken as a references, that will be mentioned in datum feature. So tolerance symbol, so which type I am going to talk about. So idhula edha na patti pesa porano, and the symbol I have used for in the frame of tolerance symbol. So value, what value I have measured. For example, if you are measuring the straightness measure panni vanda value you are going to mention here. If you are measuring the circularity measure panni vanda value or the tolerance value that you are giving here. So this is the reference value. So in the value it is acceptable. So in the value it is not acceptable. Abdin solra, that reference value should be mentioned here. That is your tolerance value. And this M indicates that. So M port, if you are making a round, that is called maximum material condition. So you know what is maximum material condition for the shaft and maximum material condition for the hole. So in case hole, the maximum condition, maximum material condition will be when the hole is having a less diameter, right? So hole diameter kammiya irundhuchu appadina, which has more material, that is called maximum material condition for the hole. For the shaft, when the shaft is having more diameter, maximum diameter, that is called maximum material condition for the shaft. So to indicate that, I am using this maximum material condition symbol. So these are all the different types in your, or different sectors in your tolerance frame. So this is how you have to mention your different types. So anything. So if you want to indicate the runout, I told you how to indicate the runout. So you know the value here, and you know the symbol of runout. To indicate that, the tolerance frame will be like this. So this is your symbol for the runout, and the value you know. So in the value mela pona, and the value on the value you have to write here. So I am going to write the runout value is 0.05. So I am taking for maximum material condition. Then for which you are taking the reference. So I am going to take this as a reference. With this as a reference, I am going to check the runout here. So this is indicated by upper triangle A, datum feature. That datum feature I can mention here. So this is how you have to indicate your geometrical tolerances. Thank you.